that all these problems, you name it, there's no need to make a list of what problems we have. We have various problems. Social, political, national, international, moral problems, financial problems, racial problems, linguistic problems. And all these problems cannot be solved without realizing our spiritual oneness. Because we are many, we are different. In every area, we are different from the other. As I often say, we are not same even in half a square inch, in this thumb. Even your fingertips, even the impressions on the fingers are totally different from the others. There are no two single individuals have the same impressions. And these impressions are the external signs of the impressions within. Thought forms, the mind. The mind has its impression, the body has its impression. And all those impressions are different from one another. Then how on earth we are going to find unity among men? What is the way to find oneness then? If we are totally different and we will be different and nobody can bring us together, that's where we have to think that we cannot bring unity in the body and mind level or in the social level. Even in our ideologies, for example, communism, they try to make everybody equally happy brethren, comrades. We are all equal. And there is no equality there. There also we have the haves and have-nots, people who stand in the line to get a cup of milk, and people who have plenty of milk coming to their door. The differences are always there. And then how can we find the unity? I say find the unity, not to create the unity. Because there is unity, look for it. In what area we are one, instead of looking into the area that we are different. The one and only area in which we are already united, we are one, is in spirit. Only in that spirit we are already bound together. And the moment we realize that, we see everybody as ourselves. But if our perception is stopped only with the body or mind, we see them as different. And as long as we see differences, we fight. And as long as we see the differences and not the oneness, we quarrel. So we have to see the differences without forgetting the oneness. Or to see the unity in diversity. Or to see the diversity without forgetting the unity. Put it any way you want. We have to have these two visions. And there are thousands of schools, millions of schools, billions of ways to educate us to remember the differences. In what way you are different from the other. There are courses to educate that. But to teach us, to educate us the spiritual unity is the main purpose behind the religions. And that is what you call religion. If you call anything as religion, this is it. The one that has the purpose of making you return to your center. Religion. The religion means to return, to get back to the original state. You have forgotten the original state and you are simply going around, diversifying. Get back to the center. To get back, to bind back is what you mean by religion. Religion. But what's happening in the name of religion? That has become another source to divide. It's not the fault of the religion. No. It's the fault of the so-called religious people, the so-called followers of the religion. The great people, the great prophets and sages and saints who gave us those approaches never wanted us to divide ourselves in the name of these labels and kill each other and start holy crusades. And that is the reason why I say we have to do anything and everything possible within our capacity to educate people of their spiritual oneness. And we don't need to create new religion for that. We simply have to educate people to go to the very root of any religion and to find the same truth. As our Professor Venkateswaran said, from the Revelations, it looked almost like a translation from the Upanishad. And it need not be a translation, because the truth is the same. When in America you describe how the sun is, and if in India somebody described how the sun looked, would you say, oh, Indians are translating what I said? No. Both are looking at the same sun. When they analyzed the water, they found it was just nothing but H2O. And when they did the same in India, they found the same thing. Because same truth. Whoever experiences would have said the same thing. Take, for example, the individuals are none other than the spirits. Potentially you are divine. Jivo brahmaiva na aparaha. The scripture says, Hindu scripture. An individual is none other than that cosmic consciousness or Brahman. And what does other religions say? The same thing. You are created in the image of God, Bible says. What does it mean? You are the image of God. But means you are Jiva and you are none other than the same God. The languages may vary, but the idea is the same. The essential nature of the soul or the self is described the same way in all the religions. And that is the final goal, to experience that, to know thyself. All the religions agree to that. That is our goal, to know our true nature, to experience the kingdom within, to know thyself, to look within, to kada-ul. In Tamil, it says kada-ul, means get within. In English, go deep. That's God, G-O-D. G-O-D means go deep. The D stands for the depth. If you go deep, you will see God. And all the religions goad you to that God. Huh? And how to experience that true self, that I am that one. How to experience that God in me. To quote the Bible, it is clearly said, blessed are the pure in heart. They shall see God. It's an affirmative language, legal language, the shall. Undoubtedly you will see God if your heart is pure. Patanjali said, if you have experienced the chitta vritti nirodham, tata drashtagu swarupe avasthanam, you are experiencing your own true nature. What is the difference between that and this? Same truth. The truth, the goal, and the way also is there. Okay, how am I to experience, how am I to get the purity of heart now? I'm coming down from one. You are the potentially, you are the divine. And you have to experience that. For that, your heart must be pure, or your mind might be free from disturbance, vrittis. How could you attain this vrittiless mind or tranquil mind or a pure heart? Follow the good virtues, 10 commandments. God didn't give Moses the soul. He said, you have it already. How can I experience? Keep your mind clean. How can I clean it? These are the soaps. Take it. That's why I say, when the first man was given one commandment by God, thou shalt not eat the fruit. He meant lead a dedicated life. Don't look for the fruit of your action every minute. Act, but leave the fruit to others. The same Bhagavad Gita's saying was given to the very first man, Adam. He gave one tonic, only one and only tonic. Do not eat the fruit, you'll be happy. But Adam failed. And all his generation, until Moses. Then Moses felt bad. He said, what is this? Somewhere something went wrong. I have to go on again and find out. So this time he went to God. God, why are we in trouble like this? Well, you fell from the truth. You got diseased. So how can we get out from this disease? All right, I give you 2 tablets. See? God gave Moses just 2 tablets. You know the 2 tablets? And Moses brought it and gave it to everybody. Come on, use these tablets. You'll be free from problem. And all the devoted people, the chosen people, what did they do? They got the tablet, covered it nice in velvet cases, put it on the altar, worshipping. Tablet, make me healthy. The tablets are still being worshipped. Nobody swallowed it. It's all well with gold gilded, silver bound and velvet bound, put it there and occasionally take it and say, this is the tablet God gave me. Put it back again. Don't even lick it. And what is that 2 tablet? The 10 commandments. Virtuous life, what we saw in Tirukural now. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie. See, in Bible we saw that. In Judaism we saw that. In Patanjali we saw that. Yama and Niyama, 10 commandments. The same 10, almost. And in Buddhism, you see the same 10 commandments, Dasa Shilam. Dasa means 10. These are the unifying factors between religions. That you are the pure self. You should have pure heart to experience that pure self. And to have the pure heart, you should follow the commandments. That is all the religion. All the rest is simple superficial structures.